From the lush canopies of rainforests to the depths of our oceans, our planet teems with an astonishing array of life. Yet, hidden amongst this biodiversity are creatures so rare, so elusive, that their very existence remains a mystery to most. These remarkable animals, often found in the most fragile of ecosystems, face an uncertain future. Join us now as we venture into the heart of their world, shining a light on 6 extraordinary species you may have never even heard of, creatures whose survival hangs precariously in the balance. Deep within Mexico's intricate waterways and ancient lakes, a remarkable creature thrives amidst the aquatic vegetation. Meet the axolotl, often referred to as the Mexican walking fish. But don't let the name fool you. This unique amphibian is far from ordinary. The axolotl is a salamander, forever locked in its larval stage, yet perfectly adapted to its watery home. Its feathery gills extract oxygen from the water, while its soft, pale skin blends seamlessly with the lakebed. But the axolotl possesses a secret, an unparalleled mastery of regeneration. Should it lose a limb, a tail, even parts of its heart, the axolotl simply regrows them. Yet, this remarkable creature faces an existential threat. Urbanization encroaches on its habitat, pollution poisons its waters, and introduced species compete for its limited resources. Conservation efforts are underway to protect remaining populations and restore their fragile habitat. The fate of the axolotl, this master of regeneration, now rests in our hands. Far out in the Gulf of California, a tale of a creature so rare, so elusive, that it exists as a whisper in the waves. This is the story of the Vita, the world's smallest and most endangered cetacean. With fewer than 10 individuals believed to remain, the Vita is a ghost of the ocean depths. Illegal gill nets, set for another endangered species, the totoaba fish, have become death traps for the Vita. These nets entangle the Vita, trapping them beneath the waves. Dedicated scientists, conservationists, and the Mexican government are working tirelessly to combat illegal fishing and create a safe haven for this critically endangered creature. The fight to save the Vita is a race against time. In Russia's far east, amidst snowy landscapes and dense forests, roams a ghostly presence, the Amore leopard. This magnificent creature, with its striking coat patterns and elusive nature, is a phantom of the taiga. Yet, the Amore leopard is a ghost in another sense, a species fading from existence. Habitat loss, driven by logging and agricultural expansion, has pushed this magnificent creature to the very edge of survival. Poaching, driven by the demand for its beautiful fur and body parts, poses another grave threat. Dedicated conservation efforts, including anti-poaching patrols and habitat restoration, are working to protect this critically endangered species. National parks and reserves offer a glimmer of hope, safe havens where the Amore leopard can roam free. Across the globe, zoos and conservation organizations are working tirelessly to breed Amore leopards in captivity. The Amore leopard's survival depends on our continued efforts. In the rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo, another ancient lineage is locked in a desperate struggle for survival. This is the story of the Sumatran rhinoceros, the smallest and most primitive of all living rhinoceros species. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation for palm oil plantations and illegal logging, has fragmented the Sumatran rhino's world. With fewer than 80 individuals remaining, the Sumatran rhino is a shadow of its former self. Dedicated conservationists are working tirelessly to protect this critically endangered species. Conservation breeding programs offer a glimmer of hope, a chance to bolster their dwindling numbers. The fight to save the Sumatran rhino is a fight to save a piece of our planet's evolutionary history. In the mist-shrouded mountains of Vietnam and Laos, a mystical creature roams, the Seola, also known as the Asian unicorn. Discovered as recently as 1992, this enigmatic species is shrouded in mystery. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation for agriculture, logging, and infrastructure development has fragmented its once pristine forest home. Hunting, both for subsistence and for the illegal wildlife trade, poses another grave threat. Dedicated conservationists, working in collaboration with local communities, are implementing innovative strategies to protect this critically endangered species. Anti-poaching patrols, snare removal programs, and community-based conservation initiatives are all playing a vital role. The Seola's future depends on our continued efforts. High in the Virunga Mountains of Central Africa, another remarkable creature is making a comeback from the brink of extinction. This is the story of the mountain gorilla, a gentle giant whose fate is inextricably linked to our own. Deforestation, driven by the demand for timber, fuel wood, and agricultural land, has fragmented their once contiguous forest home. Poaching, fueled by the illegal trade in bushmeat and gorilla body parts, poses another grave threat. Dedicated conservation efforts, spearheaded by organizations like the Dien Fossey Gorilla Fund, are making a real difference. Anti-poaching patrols, community-based conservation initiatives, and eco-tourism programs are all playing a vital role. The mountain gorilla's numbers, once perilously low, are now steadily increasing. Their comeback is a testament to the power of conservation and the resilience of nature. These 6 species, each more extraordinary than the last, represent a mere fraction of the countless creatures that share our planet. Their stories, though often tinged with peril, are ultimately stories of hope, stories that remind us of our responsibility to protect the natural world and all its inhabitants. These endangered species face numerous threats, but with conservation efforts and global support, there's hope for their survival. Join us in protecting our planet's biodiversity for future generations. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content on wildlife and conservation. Together, we can make a difference.